So y'all, we're gonna be working on the door again today. Last video, I was doing it in my house. That's why I was just straight fast forwarded the whole time. And I had my daughter there and my girlfriend, and we were just talking the entire time. So I just decided to just throw some music on there and just speed up the video. But I'm gonna explain everything I did in the first video. So what I did was, like before the video even started and all of that, I had my tweeters are they're the Scar Audio. I think they're VXST or something. I believe that's the model number. I'll put it down in the description or in the video. But long story short, they're 3.5-inch tweeters, and the cutout needs to be 2 3/4 inches. So I basically made my own speaker rings to give them like a hard base to be able to screw down to. That's what these are up here for. These are down here for the 3 6.5 mid-bass speakers. I got the FXX 6.5s. They're all 8 ohm. No, 2 of them are 8 ohm and 1 of them are 4 ohm. I picked up the one locally. The dude only wanted $10 for it, but when I ordered the speakers, I forgot to check the what if the first speaker that I got was 4 ohm or 8 ohm first, and I didn't check that, and I just ordered it without checking it. Ordered the 8 ohm ones because that's what I ordered for all the rear. And so now I have 2 8 ohm and 1 4 ohm. I will probably just go and grab one more 8 ohm, order another set, and I'll just have an extra. But I probably will just for now throw all 3 of them together. The final ohm load will be 2 ohms. So I just don't like mixing speakers up like that, because then one or whatever speaker has the lower ohm load takes the majority of the power than the other ones. But 2 tweeters, those are 4 ohms. Gonna be 3 6.5s down here. Those are gonna be 8 ohms a piece. The other door, my passenger door, I already got that done and all of that. But right now, I'm gonna finish explaining to y'all. I basically went and I bought these speaker rings down here. I bought these online. I'll throw that down in the description. I think it was only like $10 for 2 of them, and at the time I had ordered enough that would do both the front doors, so it only came to $30 for 6 speaker rings basically. And yeah, I ordered them. They are made to order, so I did have to wait about like, I think I only had to wait about like a week and a half before they actually shipped them all out. Waited that, got them here. I went and I bought some dowels from Home Depot, and I cut them all down to 1.5 inches, and that's what y'all see me doing in there basically. That's where the video started off. The shape that I got for the door, all I did was like, I couldn't think of like what shape or what formation I wanted my speakers and all that, because I have a lot of space. So I just went with like something very simple. I just started playing with all the speaker rings like that, and then I put them on a piece of cardboard and I traced it out on the cardboard and all that. Test fit it, make sure I was gonna like it, see how it looked in the card. That's what I did with the other side, and I basically traced that same shape to get the the driver side too. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I put after I put all the dowels on there, I basically hot glued all the rings all in line. I even cut holes out just in case, like for future, like if I want to upgrade to a bigger speaker, it's already more, I don't have to think about, oh, did I gotta redo the door or anything like that, or did I cut the hole big enough? It's the same opening hole as the speaker rings are. I was able to cut those out perfectly myself. But I also, y'all see me do the fiberglass. I resin the entire thing first, and then I threw the actual fiberglass mat on there. Now I let it dry, and now it's hard as a rock. What I'm about to do, I'm about to hook the grinder up, put my mask on, cut some of all this extra away, and then we're gonna see what we're working with, and hopefully I'll get into the body filler and all that. I don't got my tripod, so I'm gonna basically be showing y'all, talking with y'all through this step by step as I go through this. Alright, we're gonna see once I get to the body fill, or y'all gonna see once I cut all the extra off and see what it look like after that. Alright, y'all. I'm about halfway through. One thing to take in consideration when you're working with this fiberglass stuff, make sure you always wear a mask and gloves. Like, I don't got no gloves on right now, but I'm kind of used to how it feels on my skin. But like the first couple times I was working with it, I really did not like the way it felt on my skin. That shit was like, it felt like I was being stabbed and like itching everywhere. But that's why I also got like long sleeves and a hoodie on and a full face mask on right now. But make sure you always at least have a mask that covers your mouth and nose whenever you work with this. Because if you breathe this stuff in, it can make you sick. It can make you sick, and I am proof that I got sick one time from the first couple times I was using it. I had no mask on, and I was like close to it, breathing that stuff like directly in and all of that. And I wasn't like super sick or anything. I just like, my throat was just like super, like my throat was like super sore, and I really couldn't eat anything. But come to find out, it actually was because I was breathing in this fiberglass stuff. So don't breathe that in. Do not breathe. Make sure you wear a mask whenever you work with this. But I'm halfway through cutting all of this out. Might have to bust out my little Dremel to cut out these little holes, but I'm getting as much as I can with the angle grinder. Still gotta cut all this here. Gotta cut some of the back off, but just wanted to show y'all how far I am and how I'm doing with this. Once I'm done, y'all see what it looks like. Alright, y'all, I'm all done cutting out all the speaker holes and all the excess from the blanket that I use on here. But now what I'm about to do, I'm about to break out the sander, sand this down, make it smooth. Then after that, I'm gonna see what time it is, and that'll decide whether or not I put the fiberglass on this tonight or not. I mean, not the fiberglass, but the Bondo, the body filler. Tomorrow I'm going to be ordering more speaker wire, because I need some more wire to even, whenever I'm even ready to put these in the car, because I ran out of wire. So I'm going to order some of that tonight. I'm going to show y'all what wire I'm going to be ordering. Also, I'm going to slide over to Harbor Freight and see if I can get some more sandpaper sanding discs, because I looked over there, I'm running a little bit low on some of them, so I need some of those. But yeah, this is what it's looking like for right now. I have to sand it down, and we'll be continuing this tomorrow because it's starting to get a little bit late. But so far it's looking good. It's definitely looking good. Can't wait to have all the speakers and stuff, just like the passenger door. Now, I know not all of my doors are ever going to be perfect, but I'm still learning. Keep that in mind and all of that. I will be redoing the one rear door, or I want to redo both the rear doors, because I came up with a different way how I want the speakers on there. So I'm gonna go to the junkyard here soon, grab 2 new door panels, and I'll be recording both of those door panels, because the way I'm gonna do those are gonna be a little bit different. Yeah, other than that, let me bust out this sander, and I'll get at y'all whenever I'm done or halfway through sanding. Alright, y'all, about done sanding it. It's all smooth now. About to I actually have enough time to actually put the Bondo on here, so I'm actually about to get ready to do that. So I'm gonna show y'all how this looks real quick. You know what I mean? Bondo's gonna fix this area a lot. And right here it's gonna fix this area a lot too. But yeah, I'm about to start Bondoing it. And I found a tripod, so I'm about to set that up. Then we're gonna see how this goes. Also, sorry about how the camera quality looks. I dropped my phone and the camera glass broke, so I'm waiting for a new one to come in the mail. I'm gonna have to get some alcohol and Q-tips to clean the actual lens off, make sure I clean it off good before I put the new glass on there. But yeah, I see it's looking like real, like kind of blurry, a little bit ashy. But yeah, I'm gonna set the tripod up and we're gonna get started.
It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did on this day, in this election, at this defining moment, change has come to America.
Alright, y'all. As y'all see, I'm all done now. Putting the Bondo on there. May not look the best right now, but I'm going to sand it, get it down to the best as I possibly can, like I did the other doors, like I said. And I'm going to continue to express. I'm still learning with this stuff, so it's not going to look 100% pretty or 100% professional because I'm doing all of this myself. No help from, help from people around me and all of that. I'm getting help and suggestions and advice, and thank you to all those people that's actually around me doing all of that for me. As far as like actually like putting some of the work in, I'm doing majority of it myself. So I'm still learning. I want to learn how to do everything and all that. I'm just one of those type people, always been one of those type people. I don't like anyone touching my car. And ever since I got into car audio, I have not let anyone touch my car. I've learned everything from either my dad or by just doing research online and all of that, and from getting advice from people from day one ever since I started getting into it. But we all done with this. We'll be sanding it tomorrow. I'm going to buy some more sanding pads for my orbital sander, get some actual sandpaper, that way I can get some do some hand sanding. And I'm going to grab some sanding discs for my angle grinder to make it go a little bit quicker. Now, I know with that, that's going to take a lot because the grinder moves fast, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. But that should at least help me with the speed and the process of this. But right now, we're about to look online, and I'm going to see what wire I'm going to order. And I'm going to check the prices for everything that I need to buy tomorrow. That way I know, make sure I go out with enough money. And other than that, I'll catch y'all tomorrow once I start sanding this. Alright, y'all. Next morning. Well, actually, not next morning. It's the next afternoon. Got back from Harbor Freight. Show y'all what I got real quick. Got the sanding disc for the angle grinder. That's going to help get this done a lot faster. I know that takes off a lot, so I'm going to have to be extremely careful whenever I use that, because that takes off a lot at a time. Then this is 60 grit. Then I got 100 grit for my orbital sander. Then I got 150. I do have one of those machine sanders and for a hand sander, and this is 150 grit. I'm gonna be using all these sandpapers to sand this down, make it nice and as perfect as I possibly can. I found one of my older phones because I don't want all the sanding dust to get in my camera lens and all of that. So I'm gonna put this phone up and I'm gonna hook that other one up. Y'all let me know how the camera quality is on there. Cause I looked at it, did a little test video. It seemed kind of decent, but that's what we about to use real quick. So yeah, let's get started. That's super smooth all the way around. That's the best sanding job I've done so far. It's all smooth. The only thing I'm gonna do, probably about to slap some paint on here. Call it a wrap. Maybe might mount the speakers in here.